Higher lethality matchup actually than the Akali if he's able to consistently land Bear Trap on a rope, but also could be very volatile early, and
that's it.
That's sweet. That's what we're going for. Kled mid. We just saw the Doinby game. Basically, the guy who felt like he invented Kled mid in pro play. Now we have Kiaya picking it up.
Now, I do think that this mid lane, very volatile, as we said here. The problem for Kled in this matchup is that he's not going to have the same sort of jungle support, especially in the early levels. So I don't think this is a Kled like you would see a lot in top lane, where you go for level 3 all-in trades and max out use of your W here, just because you do.
In the group so far.
With Xeros' maneuverability in top lane, but he's been chunked out enough. This could be possible.
All right, gonna go for some damage here. That's the cloak now down, as Hana's got to wait around for this timeout, and Rest can just play towards the front, lands the Q, flash into the cocoon. That's gonna be first blood claimed for Rest.
That was such good coordination between Hana and Rest. Yes, it felt
top side of the map, and there was a huge wave pushing in, so now he's been denied so much.
Dismounted, needs one more auto attack, just gets Scarlet, time to ignite, Fofo can't get out, the rope pulls him back in and he burns to death!
A sick 1v1 right there from have TP advantage, but Rest can always support with that cannon barrage.
This is definitely a little risky, but they did force the recalls. They're going.
Flash, Q's gonna land, Cocoon comes in, Hana though does have to watch out for this one, he's rooted in place, repels, buys a few seconds, there's the flash of the wall, nicely played, Hana does get out, the Ocean Drake does go to GAM.
Kind of an odd series of events, but overall,
with the Kled charging in as well, it definitely gives them a lot of sticking power to dive into the backline.
It's gonna be a Herald taken without any really awkward looks at all. J-Team grab,
break the first turret and start moving around. That's big, but here comes Levi.
The flash follow already there. The Flay's still gonna push him backwards though, and this is gonna be now the chase in. Livy's gonna drop down. Zin grabs that kill. Stopwatch here.
It is.
Still right on top of him. Anchor's gonna find someone else though instead. Into the air goes Elite, but comes back down in a second.
What?
Right on top and wants to kill Levi, but he's a stopwatch too. Ignite claims that kill. The shield comes in. Levi refuses to die, and it's GAM taking a 2 for 0.
They're going back in.
Goes in for a third, forcing Fofo backwards. He stays alive though. Now comes second hook, not gonna land there either, but Fofo dangerously close to death. Kiaya might be able to remount, gets away from the Flay, but look at the willingness to dive. Again, Fofo low, and not gonna land yet again. As the TPs come back in.
Xeros!
More for Xeros, jumps right forward, grabs the third kill. The stopwatch for Slay keeps him alive, but the Flay is gonna bring him right back in, and he will drop. Now Xeros ults backwards to the blast cone, he's gonna get out 3 for 1 GAM.
Absolutely unreal there from GAM. And then this whole time, Xeros was channeling Recall to come in for the teleport underneath the tower, as GAM body blocked the entire culling there on towards Levi.
Now Hana throws a spiderling that blows up, tries to get a bit of vision and a brush, but there's no one around. Ult's gonna come across, they're gonna land everything. This is not looking good for the poor Thresh right there. They Flay and Levi, but the first damage is gonna come across. 1 for 0 so far, Livy forced to run backwards. Not the Drake kill just yet. Culling means a willingness to re-engage here. Bit of damage into Kiaya, as Rest has come down alongside Xeros.
Even though they only got 1 kill onto Koala there, I feel like this is such a better team comp for GAM than what they played on day 1.
Yeah.
You're seeing how many tools they have and how willing they are to use them. Even though the initiations aren't necessarily clean, the ferocity with which they are trying is giving them an edge.
It's just decisive, right? They see J-Team split with a couple members bot side, a couple members above that Drake, and they make the play. Now Rest in trouble.
He's trying to get away, but the stopwatch gives him 2 seconds, and the auto's gonna come through regardless. A shut down to the mid lane. That's 2 unanswered kills for GAM. Is an easy walk away for Slay. Please keep going, chat.
Yeah.
No,
Here comes Levi.
It's my turn to talk yet again, and Slay is just that. But Hana might jump down into Levi yet again. This time he's going to take the backwards approach, and a flash into Levi gets away from the Flay.
And for the purpose of this game, I'm very glad that haptic on Levi's ultimate, and then they're probably going to run another play.
Right into the mid lane, but Hana's already there. The burst damage, though, it might just take him down as Fofo falls. It's trade kill, though, as an Nocturne's dropped the flash. Keeps Kiana barely safe. Look, it's played back. Flash Essence is not going to land, though.
Sure, maybe.
And that means he's completely safe. Here comes the teleport. It's Xeros with ult.
Back in one more time.
Up. Press your buttons on cooldown, everybody. Right into that jungle yet again. Believe I can't find the target. They're all grouped up for them together. Now the top laners come by as well. Kiaya, actually it's Xeros having to jump over the wall. That's the ulti burn for escapes. That's a lot less threat on the Akali.
2 big cooldowns blown right before the Infernal Drake spawns. Now J-Team don't have many flashes.
Look to the front line, but Slay again goes down, finds the backline stun, stopwatch, looking to stay alive. Looking at the re-engage though, 5v4, Hana dropped low, and this is gonna be Zeros. Forced one away, does not have an ulti to claim those kills, so has to run the barrel chain. And not gonna land it either.
How does J-Team go from here? Because they still have Nocturne, Kled, Akali, ult, all down, Slay dead. They can go for the Drake, but Rest is stuck in mid lane.
2 autos, he needs one more! Almost the kill finally! Takes him down, the killing spree for Zin.
Still looks like J-Team starting up this Infernal Drake. Gamma rushing straight over for that Baron. Maybe not going to quite make that call. Trading 1 for 1 in the end, but they didn't have 2 sides of the map at the same time.
Yeah, and Rest is really pivotal for J-Team in this game.
And
Another pivotal thing
that hook
is killing Slay, because he's the one that they're able to catch out.
2 for that added utility in fights, and the full 3-item Kaisa now. Trying to get that triple evolve here, so GAM are so loaded.
Box forward, he's going to flash them right back into his team, though. This could be Levi overstepping the bounds, but first a kill comes through. Thresh drops down, 1 for 0 to the back lane goes Kiaya, gets dismounted, has to run away, but Lysindra damage. Stopwatch keeps him alive. Well played there, the 1 for 0. Zeros on the side has to be respectful, Poops the ult, gets out.
We thought they...
For several players here. And in that brush, the Spiderling's going to spot this one out. Actually, quite a few of them, and once again, look at that play. Stun coming across, but here comes the dive yet again. Levi leading the charge, and it's just under the turret for J-Team. Redemption heal staying alive.
These fights are so difficult for GAM because that mid lane outer turret is still alive. If that's down, it becomes so easy. But now
J-Team is needed to stay fairly grouped. Everyone except for GP kind of has to be grouped every time this Nocturne gets used, and they're not grouped this time.
Yet again, Stopwatch blocks a lot of damage up, but they're still found in isolation on the Thresh. That's Koala going down. Another fight continues now as they dive force with that turret, but again, it keeps some space alive there, and the rest of the right just back right out, but it's still 5v4. The re-engage might come through. They found it for Cinder, but the first kill comes through on Nautilus, and now they're waiting on the corpse. Zeros does not have a way out. 2-1 to J-Team.
It happens in the same spot every time, but this time, GAM cannot find more. And they end up getting turned straight on towards Zin, going on the rest.
Has to do it from the barrel, but he can't knock them down in time. All to the side. Stopwatch is traded back and forth, but Hana, can he drop in time to flash around? They trade kills 1 for 1, and now to the backside. It's too much. It's too forward for Rest. Kills himself jumping over the wall.
And the way of GAM.
Likely a Baron saving play by Zin there. 4,500 damage during that fight, but you can see the GP ult.
We're doing it again.
Great Lantern, though. Put it down in time. Knew what the target was. Kled charged the team forward. Forcing a flash, actually, out of Hana.
The map for
5 minutes. About 5 minutes, because it was going to summon another elemental before Elder. This time around, finally goes down. Project, though, actually meaningful for GAM, by the way. A team that should be able to...
Huge misplay. You should always save your W for a blue buff steal.
Yeah. Misplays happened, though. Hana, though, chunked to half HP. That's a couple of poke tools used there as well, and maybe recalls regardless. But now, look at this. Setting up onto the Baron already is GAM.
All right, slightly different. This time they're actually starting the Baron before the fight.
Here comes the re-engage. GP only going to kite out of it, but the low health bars could make things dangerous. Lee's going to lose the Guardian Angel. The re-engage comes across. This time Zin can join in, but it's 2 for 1 so far. 3 for 1. It's all GAM so far, shutting down everybody as Rest runs. Might lose the Guardian Angel. That's popped now as well. This is scary, Zeros. Okay, Stopwatch to buy a little bit more HP, but still trying to buy the time.
Oh no! What are they doing?
You gotta be kidding me. Rest finally burns down. The ace does come through.
GAM found the fight finally. They had to start the Baron to pull J-Team far enough away from their tower in order to close the gap, and they find the huge team fight victory. Now, though, without an AD carry or a Kled alive, they're unable to convert that into a Baron. Instead, they're just going to have to settle for these towers. But now that these towers are down, they can go
years in League of Legends, but under the stage lights, under the pressure of Worlds, miscounts it, throws the Q too early, meaning Kaisa takes aggro, no CC, the re-engage comes in yet again, and Lil V this time is the target. Flash to safety, but is it really? As Zin shows up, finds the damage and shields through all of it. 2 for 0, J-Team on the run, trying to stay alive, but they're not going to do that for long. It's a 5v2 now as Levi runs for his life, finds a little bit of damage, stunned up, finally does go down. But the 4v2 is still great, make it a 4v1 as Rest, the only one left alive, has to run back to his base.
If at first you don't succeed, try 18 more times, and it's going
now
to work. We're up to 20, but GAM are finally in the base, and the death timers are too long. This should be the final push for GAM.
Gangplank has to try to somehow clear the minion wave and make the back door not happen. He's going to put Barrel 1 down. There's number 2, knocks down most of the minions, but the damage output's still going to be pretty high. There's still a cannon minion there as well. Rest will do his best, but the turrets are going to fall. And GAM in a slugfest claim the final kill, almost under the base, knocked down
And that, my friends, is what we call a barn burner. Because